Please welcome America's service sales coach, Joe Crisara.
Welcome to the Service MVP Podcast, the show that helps home service professionals master high-value sales, build stronger client relationships, and grow their business like never before. Join industry experts as they share real strategies that drive results. If you're ready to level up your service game, you're in the right place. Let's get started.
It's the Service MVP Podcast.
Well, I mean, starting a business like that and hiring employees is scary, and then getting them to communicate like you and try to uphold the standard. That seems like it's a full plate as it is right there.
That sure is.
When did you say, you know what? What I should do on top of that is start a whole HVAC community on Facebook. When did you, that's not enough. I got to do this too. When I first saw it, I'm like, okay, I'll jump in. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I think I was one of the original people. I'm like, yeah, I'm in. I think I joined in the first 10 or whatever I was, and I'm like, oh, he's got like 20 people, and oh, he's got like 50 people, and like, holy shit, he's got 11,000 people.
Yeah.
It's like, I remember when you started the group and I was in there, I'm like, oh, what the hell? I'll give some people, some advice and things like that. But man, it was, you really come a long way with that. What was the inspiration behind that?
I would probably say about 50 to 100 DMs a month of kids asking questions. When I started making more content on my day-to-day, like my technical, before I got into the real funny AI stuff and stuff like that, beyond that, I was starting with, I had brought these right here, actually. I brought these Meta Ray-Bans. So I will record my calls and stuff. 'Cause I have two pairs, so I could record an entire call. So I will post my technical stuff on all my platforms. And then I will get questions from people wanting to get an HVAC, or they have a situation at a job, they don't really like the job and they want to see alternative options. So I say, well, and then one of my biggest things, I was on a HVAC page. This is funny. I was on another HVAC page, HVAC for life. And I think I made a post and there was a lot of negative stuff on the post. And I went to the owner of the page. And I asked him, like, are you fine with how the people, he can't control them because he got a lot of people on the page. But, then I was like, man, okay, well, if this page is so negative, you call HVAC for life, I'm gonna call my HVAC is life. And I went with that with because HVAC is life to me. I've been doing HVAC for so long, I haven't did anything else but HVAC. And that was just what it came about. HVAC is life, man. That just, and that
I mean, and it's a really active community too. A lot of great posts up there about both technical things and just life things, and don't forget the funny videos that you're generating. I assume you're generating those with the Gemini or whatever. I'm not sure what you're generating.
It's Google VO3.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
It's
VO,
multiple ones, but I know actually what's the name is coming out with another one. Chat GPT has a new version that's coming out September 30th. It's Sora 2. They got one, now they're coming out with 2 now. I think some people have it now, but you need the invitational code to have it, but it comes fully out completely October 28th is when it finally drops on the app.
I get it. Well, yeah, I mean, so those are honestly, I start scrolling those and I can't stop. Honestly, I get locked into them, and it's like they're just long enough to be like, I want to see the next one, because it ends like awkwardly abrupt, like it's like wait a second, what's the next one? Because I got it again. Well, what gave you the idea to do that?
Just my humor of things I've been through. Like when I was doing the videos, I had a company across from where I stay at. I showed them the video that was at work. They all was laughing and cracking up before they went into the attic. It's just, I feel like I'm the voice for people who can't speak, especially if you're a worker. You can't say the stuff that I say online because your boss will see that and will fire you immediately. So it feel like I always voiced my opinion, everything I did in life. I'm real passionate about myself, and I'm confident in myself and who I am. So I just voice myself, and it's just stuff that I've been through. I look back at it. I say, when I seen that AI stuff, I say, well, let me go ahead and do it in HVAC because that's what I'm familiar with. I
Mhm.
could do other stuff, but let me do what I'm familiar with and I'm already doing. So I say, let me do a couple of videos that are stuff that I experienced or seen or heard. And it just went viral. Next thing I know, I'm getting millions of views on Facebook from just posting content about stuff I experienced. And
It's
it just,
crazy.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy how much stuff that people, but it's good because I think it gives people what they need. It's sort of like that. You know what? This is everybody's going through this. It's like the scripts that you have or what you're feeding into it
It's just
are so
relatable. Yes.
like no matter what generation. Like I've been around for 48 years in this
Yeah.
business creation, and I'm like, dude, that I could have done that one like in third year, like 45 years ago. They were still having that same funny shit that would happen there. So it was.
Yeah.
It's timeless, honestly. That's the part that's so cool about it is that these videos could be now, they could be 20 years from now, because like they're
Yeah.
always gonna have the same
Same
people,
experience. Yeah.
you know? The people funny things that people do, I think it would be there. It really comes down to it. So I remember when I was first starting out online, I wound up getting myself not in trouble, but kind of like I learned some lessons there
Yeah.
about the etiquette of being. I was kind of a loose cannon.
Yeah.
And it
Come on,
was
man.
like I'm like I thought I was shouting into the void like nobody was watching, but then I
Yeah.
realized, holy shit, people are they coming back to me on it. I got some blowback. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
What have you learned? Because I noticed that your demeanor has changed from extremely like I'm just trying to figure this shit out to like, all right, I think I figured it out. And then all of a sudden I noticed like now it's like a little bit more of a maturity. Or I see in the 5 years since I met you, a kind of a maturity to your approach online. More
Yeah.
of a caretaker or more of a little more responsibility, I would say, compared to what I first witnessed, or maybe somewhere in the mid range. When you first got here, it was all like, just I'm just happy to be here. Then
Yeah.
it was like a little bit awkward, and then moving on to where you're at now. Tell us about that part of it. What can somebody who's getting online into these groups learn about the etiquette of being online and presenting yourself online? What do you think about?
I will probably say through experience. Experience is the best teacher, man. I can't rephrase it anything else. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So it's things that I experienced on my way. People that I thought was the people that I need to connect with, and it
Mhm.
wasn't the people that I want that God didn't want me to connect with because the
Mm,
vibes and the energy is a little bit off. So it was just weeding out, just like how I did with my business. I weeded out. This is the best thing you could do. Have an open mind and look yourself in the mirror. Take the good with the bad and throw out the bad and keep the good. You keep doing that, eventually you'll turn into something that you dreamed of. You could get to the places that you want to go, be who you want to be if you could do that concept. It was some things that I know I'm the type I might put my hands on the pot or the stove and it's hot. Okay, well, I don't need to do that no more.
mhm.
Let me not do that again. Let me do something else. And that's just how I learn. I learn from experience. I hate that my mentor says most successful people are like that. They're hard headed. They have to learn on their own. So I can understand someone telling me, but when I see it for myself, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't do that. Let me try another way and add it to my life and add it to my business. And that's how you grow completely as a person, beyond business as a person in itself. So
That's great. That's great wisdom. Thanks for sharing that, Willie.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, I think it's like for me, it's like I get this feeling in the pit of my stomach, like, oh shit, I think I fucked that up. Like, it's like if I only like I burned my hand on like when brazing rod, and I'm like, oh shit, I burned my finger. Like
Yeah.
that goes away in like 2 days. But when you get that feeling in your gut, like, oh shit, I think I screwed that up online, uh,
Yeah.
that stays there for a while. It doesn't go
Yeah. Yeah.
like that burn.
Thank you for listening and watching the Service MVP podcast. I want to give you a copy of my free book. Just click on the link below in the description, and one will be sent to you from me personally. Thank you so much for listening.